I'm Alanis. I'm here in Phoenix with Slutbomb talking to
Deborah?
Daryl.
Taylor.
Yeah, so you guys are dubbed the fastest queercore band in Ohio. Where did that name come from?
We just always playing faster. There was like a joke when we started the band, and it was like if we're playing the songs right and we're playing the set correctly, we're not playing it fast enough. And there's also not a lot of queercore bands in Ohio. Being like a gay band in Ohio for a while, and there's a lot more, and there's a lot of really good ones, and it's cool to see like our queercore scene blooming. But
Coincidentally, they just aren't that fast.
yeah,
Okay, so you talk about being a queercore band. What does it mean to be a queercore band in 2025?
I guess just representing what it means to think about the queer scene as cohesive, as cisgender queers like need to protect trans people and we all need to be unified and together. It's not about like factions or scenes, like really just want to bring all of the queer people together because there's much bigger fish that we need to fry and we can do that a lot better together.
yeah, the visibility is insanely important, and there's so many people just doing things. You have trans people who aren't yet out yet or aren't comfortable being out where they live. I don't dress like this in Cincinnati. Fucking like, there's just so much, and so many people who are non-binary or bi or aren't in queer presenting relationships and are allies and are important people. And the more we alienate like our community and separate them, like the worse it gets. And especially with so many other people fighting against us and trying to take everything we have away, there's no reason we shouldn't be putting petty differences aside.
Yeah, all well said. I mean, yeah, during your set, you were talking about some very important points, and this type of representation is kind of important. Do you see other bands out there right now spreading similar messaging, or do you think that there should be more awareness kind of brought to this type of genre?
There should always be more, but there are tons of bands doing it. There's tons of bands doing it everywhere. I mean, we've like Hers is a band. Like
Yeah.
we have so many good ass, awesome ass queer bands, and it's not just like Gloss broke up and we're like falling off. There's new and good ones and more every single day. And if there's not, and if you don't think there are any in your scene, you should start one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys are on tour right now with Stars Don't Mean Anything. How's that going for you?
It's been a blast. We love them a lot and they're just sweethearts.
They work so hard.
Look at them.
Yeah, no, they're like an incredible band. We've known like Sasha and Adam and John for a long time, and Hans for a little bit less. We love Hans. Hans great, and yeah, it's cool to play with a really like unique and good and tight ass screamo band who, I don't know, still like has a lot of like the old school like, fast as shit like emo violence and screams parts in it, but still doing something like fresh and interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you wouldn't expect like the crossover of kind of like a queercore punk band from Ohio with a screamo band originally from like Albuquerque, But it's a wonderful combination that played off each other very well.
Oh yeah. Well, I think like the queer screamo scene is like mad slept on, and I honestly think that's something where there's like a whole younger generation doing it. So there's a lot of people who like enjoy that and need that, and like especially as we like grow as a band and start like combining more things and adding more stuff to it, adding scrams, riffs to songs, and like and blastier parts that aren't necessarily just like power violence parts. It's like really nice to like blend in stuff and also go on a tour with a band like that and think about adding more stuff like that to our sets.
I just like going on tour with my friends.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. So do you see yourself making more, like, is there more music on the way planned this year?
I hope so. We recorded a new record at the end of last year. Some of the songs are on our tour tape, which we're quickly running out of, and we also have a live split with a Belgian band called Travolta, and that has a couple of the new songs on it too. So a few of the songs are floating around out there, but the record's almost done getting mastered. We're talking to labels. With any luck, it'll be out before the end of this year, but there'll at least be another single from it. And the first single from it, Blood of Monsters, is already out.
Nice. Yeah, so you mentioned you kind of want to put maybe more screams and more blasts, sort of emo violence. Will that be kind of appearing on the record?
Yeah, a little bit. That one song we played fourth, The Overwhelming Hell, which might be the next single. I'd like it to be. I don't know. I never know if this is actually how it's going to go. I feel like has a lot of like parts like that, and it was really fun writing a song that ended up being like mostly like weird parts, like the intro like has like a reggae groove and like clean bits, and then it's just a lot of like blast beats and single notes, and it's weird for like a punk band, but it like also just feels right as one of our songs.
Yeah, that was my favorite song to write on this new record for sure.
Oh, and sounds like it should be the next single then.
Yeah, I'd like it to be.
I'd like that.
I mean, 3 of the 4 agree. What's the holdup?
I mean,
Just it being done. Yeah. If all goes well, there is a really good band from Little Rock called Ultra, and with any luck, they'll be doing a remix of it as well. So that should hopefully be the B side of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned you did a split. You know, maybe possibly putting out as a single as a split.
Yeah, no, it would be great, and like and especially I think remixes are like a lot of fun that way. There's a band we like a lot from Chicago called Stress Positions, and their new EP has like a lot of really good like remixes. I forget exactly who did it, but it's so cool to hear like people like specifically do different genres taking something like that and putting like their own like twist and adding like elements to that. I think all of that shit's amazing, and especially as all of us listen to way more stuff than just punk and just hardcore and just screamo. It's cool to hear.
I can move that stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool to hear people doing like different things with it, and you know, and adding something to our music that we wouldn't think of as the 4 of us.
Nice. So yeah, to kind of wrap things up, one question: what's the Slutbomb song you're most proud of right now?
That's a hard one.
I'm gonna say "Your Body, My Gun." That's gonna be on the new record. I wrote the words to that because I was real pissed off about those right-wing shithead dudes who were saying that your body, my choice. And I think if they think that, then I think your body, my gun.
Yeah, there's a song called No Free Parking that we played tonight. It's also on the tour tape, and it's just about gentrification, which we've been dealing with massively in Cincinnati. We had like recently like the largest rent like hike like in like the country. Like Cincinnati is at the top of the list, and it's crazy that a place that was like affordable for us to live is just slowly losing that without like anything going up. Like our like minimum wage is like still so low, and it's ridiculous. Like, and I don't know, and so like that's really cool. But I also just like the riffs of it a lot, and it was one that I was really happy about writing and playing.
Oh, geez. If I had to answer that question, my answer would probably be the song we were talking about earlier, Overwhelming Hell. It's such a fun song to play, and it's such a good blend of all the different kinds of music I really like. So I like playing that song a lot, and it's going to be on our next record, too.
Nice. And
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. You
Yeah.
took my answer. I love that song a lot.
awesome. Wait, thank you so much, and I appreciate seeing you all tonight.